Hi and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid Room. Today I thought we'd do a video looking at the species of fish that have been breeding over the past few months. For those of you that have been watching the videos I've been putting up on YouTube over the last few months, you'll know that it's one of the things that I do like to do is breed the fish. These are the Amatelanium myrnae. They're actually the parents of these were F1s brought in from Costa Rica. So the fry were actually born just before Christmas 2020, so they're a couple of months old at the moment. So these ones are growing on in a small tank. It's an 18 inch by 10 inch by 10 inch. There's probably about 50 fry in here. I've just done the water change on them, so the water's a little bit colder than it normally is. I normally keep them about 78 degrees Fahrenheit. These are the Geophagus standachneri. I've actually got a trio of these, and both the females I've just released the fry. These ones were a couple of days before the other female, so she's actually letting these stay out now. They are mouth brooders, these ones, but the female, as you can see there, she's actually she stopped taking these ones back into her mouth, so I need to put her back in with the male. Neotropolis. These are one of my favourite fish. I've been breeding these, this is about the third or fourth batch. So there's about 25 to 30 in this tank, and the parents are actually going again. As you can see, this is in the community tank. I did leave quite a lot of the last batch in with the parents, thinking that they'd disappear, but there's still about 20 in the tank. Apart from stripping the tank right down, I've got no chance of catching them at the moment, so I just thought I'd leave them in and see what happened. You can see the female, she goes like black with white markings when she's brooding. The male's just patrolling the outside, stopping any other fish from coming too close. I have done a species profile on these in the past, so if you're interested in those, if you look up the species profile. It's not just cichlids that I breed, these are Endlers, Japanese blue lyre tail Endlers. I started off the end of November with 2 pairs of these. I've just left them in the tank. There's some spawning mops in there, and as you can see, they're breeding like no one's business. This is actually an unheated tank. It is in between 2 heated tanks, so it does stay quite warm, but yeah, the temperature in this is probably about 72 degrees. This is the other female standachneri who's actually still holding. She does release the fry, but as soon as she sees you coming, all the fry go back into her mouth for protection. So it'll be another week or so before she actually lets these ones out and they stay out. The next one, the Cichlids multispinosa, the rainbow cichlid. I had a really big spawning of these last year. It was one of the first ones that I'd actually bred against in setting up the fish room, and I made the classic mistake of trying to raise too many. So these are about 2 inches now, so these are ready to start pairing off. As you can see, there's quite a lot of yellow coming through, which is a sign that they're actually reaching their maturity. Cryptoeros cutteri. Again, I've got a couple of pairs of these. I've had a couple of batches of fry, and this was the latest one. Again, I've probably taken too many of these, so I'll have to have a culling session with these in the near future. The parents of these are actually in with the Neotropolis. As you can see with the Neotropolis, the fry off the last batch, there is still quite a few. They get a bad rap, these, for being a really aggressive cichlid. I really have never had any major problems with them. This is a tank with some of the bigger growouts. So there's cutteri in here, Neotropolis, standachneri from the last batch that I had, and some orange swordtails. So this is a bigger growout tank. This is 3 foot by 18 inches wide by 15 inches tall. You know, the Neotropolis from September, cutteri from October, standachneri from November, and the orange swordtails from November. Yeah, there's about 40 of the cutteri in here. These are actually ready to move on now. It's a bit dark, this tank. I haven't actually got a light above it. And for those of you that know me, you'll know my wife also keeps cichlids. So she specialises in the African cichlids. So these are some of her growouts. So there's the Aulonocara Rubin Red and the dolphin cichlids. It's slightly different water that these ones are in. She actually puts bicarbonated soda in and keeps the pH around about 7.5, 7.6. Yeah, so she's done really well on raising these. So just interesting to see how many of the Aulonocara turn out to be males and females. You know, this is the male standachneri, so just thought I'd finish off the video and we'll have a look at him. Obviously he's missing his girlfriends. So he'll be reunited in the next couple of days. And he's about 5 inches now.
Thanks for watching. If you do enjoy watching these videos, please do hit subscribe and click the bell notification so you don't miss any future ones. And if there's any of the growouts that you are interested in, if you get in touch with Predator Aquatics, he ships throughout the UK and also Europe. See you all soon.